Hi, I'm James Schillinglaw. I'm here with a very familiar face if you've been watching us, Valerie Wilson of Valerie Wilson Travel. And Valerie and I are actually in Boston today. We're on a brand new cruise ship, the SH Vega, the second ship from an old brand but a new company, Swan Hellenic. And we're going to talk about our impressions of the cruise so far. We just took a little test cruise, and I think we kind of liked it. It was pretty good, and we're going to talk about that and more on Insider Travel Report. Now, Valerie, first of all, you and I have been hanging out on cruise ships for too long. I mean, we've been going to cruises, hotels, everything, but I always see you on cruise ships. And I was actually surprised when I came up here to see you on this one, the new SH Vega from Swan Hellenic, because it is an expedition cruise ship, just launched, the twin of the SH Minerva, and then there's a third one coming in for the fleet. But overall, when you got aboard, what did you think of it?
I think she's fabulous, and what I love particularly is the contemporary vibe. And for the younger generation that we have never been able to get on cruise ships, this is perfect for someone, whether they're a millennial or have never been on a cruise and they're 40 years old or 50 years old. It is not what you would call an old-fashioned ship at all. It is very contemporary.
Absolutely.
And
I say it's elegant. I think
that's it, yeah. Sophisticated, and yet everything is contemporary. Everything is spotlessly done. I'm so excited to see a product that is different,
right,
and is lifestyle but elegant. And there's a form of sophistication, which is fabulous.
Absolutely. So what did you think of your stateroom?
I adored it. In fact, I didn't want to get out of my bed. It was so comfortable. And I'm one of those people that still travels with my own little down pillow. So I did say, well, I think you need a softer pillow to consider that. Or, okay, I love the duvets. My mother was 100% Swedish, so I certainly know what duvets are. But I said, you don't have a top sheet.
Ah, you see, Valerie knows her hotels. If you don't know, she's written books about it. So, and then I think we were in the observation lounge, and you said that couch shouldn't be facing that way, and that piano should be that way, and they actually moved it for you.
They did move the piano because the entertainer, who was fabulous, was facing the wall instead of facing us, the guests and the clients on board.
And makes sense.
And I said, it's got to be moved before tomorrow.
So and they did. And it is a fabulous lounge otherwise. And it's very homey, very kind of, yeah.
It is stunning. And you have so many different conversation areas where you can sit and have, for 2 people or for 6 people or for 8 people or however many friends you're collecting along the way. That's part of the fun of cruising.
It absolutely is. And we always have a great time when we're on these ships. Now, most of the time, we had one served meal last night. What did you think of that meal?
I thought the meal was fabulous. Okay. I enjoyed every taste of it. Of course, knowing that we were sailing into Boston today, to have New England lobster was pretty special.
It was superb lobster.
Superb lobster.
It was really one of the best lobsters. Even on our table, we said this is some of the best lobster we've ever eaten. First night, full service on a cruise ship that just came over from Europe, right?
Oh, it was fabulous. And I didn't hesitate. I said, I'm having the lobster.
I think everybody had the lobster, to be honest.
I think,
even though the chef recommended the other thing, but we said, no, where the lobster, please. Now, what do you think? Because we had a little briefing about the itineraries the ship has, and yes, it's going to Antarctica. It's heading there now. It does the Arctic. But I think I was even more impressed by the variety of other itineraries around Asia-Pacific, around Africa.
I was blown away with the excitement of the new destinations that they're going to sail to.
Including islands that I never heard of.
I've never heard of, and I still don't know how to spell them, so I have to go get my geography book out again. Because it's so exciting to realize that you have a new, elegant, sophisticated lifestyle and contemporary brand, and yet you're going to go to islands that you've never even heard of, right, and have the opportunity to explore different cultures. And I think that is something that is so special about Swan Hellenic, is that they really want you to be an explorer and discover the world.
Well, actually, the old Swan Hellenic, that was their modus operandi too, right? I don't know if you ever won on the old one.
I never did.
It wasn't around even when I started, so I was like, I knew it, but I never. It was mostly for Brits, right? For British.
I would think it was predominantly British, and it wasn't luxury.
No.
And this is true contemporary luxury, which we don't have a lot of contemporary luxury. So I'm excited about it.
Well, then again, into Antarctica, we seem to be getting a lot more luxury in the market. In fact, every time I turn around, somebody's announcing a new luxury expedition product these days. Do you think these guys can differentiate themselves enough to get out of the box?
I think they already have done that. And what I love is that we're on a pretty good-sized ship.
Yeah.
And it only has 152 people. And proudly, I can say that I'm going to be the godmother of the Diana, which comes out this coming year. I haven't been given a date yet, but sometime between March and June.
Well, it looks like I'm going to be joining you again for that one. Yeah.
I'm going to make sure you're one of my special guests.
The Diana will be similar to this, a little bigger, I understand. It's going to be
192 passengers instead of 152.
And then when is it coming out?
It's supposed to be out and sailing by summertime.
Excellent. Well, we'll make a date for that. I
have not been given a firm date. I did ask at breakfast this morning. I said, I need to plan my calendar now.
Absolutely. And we'll probably see you on that. We're talking about going to the Nile before then, right?
Yeah, we are definitely going to do the Nile before then.
We got a lot of cruising ahead of us, and it's going to be fantastic to see you there. But I was genuinely surprised to see you on this. I see you in a lot of cruise ships. I see a lot of hotels and a lot of functions all over, obviously virtuoso. But it was great to see you here, and great that you enjoyed the ship as much as I did.
Well, I am so excited, and to be the godmother of an ocean sailing vessel is a dream come to heaven.
And you are already a godfather. I was there. Godfather. Can I be a godfather? That's okay. You're already the godmother of an ama
prima.
Ama prima, and I was there for that one. So I guess I got to be there for
the next one.
Fantastic. Well, Valerie, good to see you.
Always wonderful to be with you and travel with you. Thank you.
I'm James Schillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.